Hey everybody, Lara here from Love on a Plate, and it's dinner time. And even though I prepped this weekend, I need something warm and comforting today. And I have this new recipe for a creamy chicken soup with bell peppers and sun-dried tomatoes and chicken, and I need your help. I need to know what to call it. So far, I've been calling it creamy chicken tomato soup, but that sounds terrible. So you guys have to help me out and let me know what we're gonna call this recipe. I'm gonna start though right away. James always tells me I should never do Instant Pot live because I don't have enough time, but we're gonna give it a go. And we'll see how it works out. And then I'll hop back on at the end and show you how to finish it off, and he'll do his video magic and make it all one. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I turned on my Instant Pot. It is nice and hot, and usually I would put oil in there to start, but since I'm using sun-dried tomatoes and it has all of that delicious oil in there, I'm just going to, instead of draining it, hi guys, I'm just going to dump that in right there and use all of that flavored oil, because you can never have too much flavor. Okay, so that's gonna start simmering, and while that's doing that, I'm gonna get an onion and some garlic sauteing in there as well. How's everybody doing tonight? I see Betty Jo and Cindy and Tiffany and hi guys. And it's cold and miserable here today, windy and blowy. I don't know what happened to fall. It seems to have disappeared. Okay, so I can already smell the sun-dried tomatoes starting to cook up. And you could use dried sun-dried tomatoes if you wanted, because they would rehydrate in this recipe because it's in the Instant Pot. But I had a jar of those, so I'm just starting with that. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly dice up this onion. I don't know why I picked the smallest cutting board I have in my cupboard. So I'm just gonna dump those in as I go, because of course dinner's late. So this only has to pressure cook for about 12 minutes. Should take about 10 minutes. So it means dinner should be ready in half an hour, so that's not too bad. Usually soups have to simmer like such a long time to get any good flavor. Hi Daniela, how are you? All right, so the onion is in, and then I need a big clove of garlic. I always cook with garlic. And I have gone back to using only fresh. I was on that minced garlic for a while, but I'm not really a huge fan. And normally, and it doesn't take any time to do this. So, in goes one big clove or two small cloves, okay? And then because this is a creamy soup, Instant Pot doesn't do well with milk, cream, anything like that. So you cook all the soup up in the broth, you get all the flavors going, and then at the end, which is what's so nice about the Instant Pot, is I'll open it up, I'll shred up the chicken, I'll turn it to saute, and I'll just add in the cream cheese and the Parmesan cheese and the cheddar cheese and the cream, and then dinner will be ready. Okay, so that is all simmering. I have it on medium, and then I'm adding in one diced bell pepper. I had a bunch frozen from when I went to St. Jacob's Market. So I just pulled out, you know, about a cup. And you put those in sliced, And my kitchen smells so good already, you guys. Okay. Now, we're gonna add the seasonings. And it's really simple. It's a teaspoon of each. So I have a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of chili. Woo. I'm having trouble with this one. I'm trying to measure. There we go. A teaspoon of chili powder. So it's not really enough chili powder to make this officially Tex-Mexy. That's why I can't figure out what to call this. I guess I could just call it delicious soup, but I need a better name. Okay, 1 teaspoon of cumin, which is one of my favorite seasonings. And then I stir it all up. And we're almost done, really, honestly, you guys. Just gonna take the chicken and I'm gonna put 2 breasts in there. It's about a pound, really, for this much stock. I'm gonna give them a really quick stir, but they don't need to brown or anything. That's what's nice about this recipe, is it's super quick. And let me see, can I show you how good that looks already? Can you see now? Okay, so if you have my address, dinner's ready soon. All right, so that's simmering. I'm gonna put a good pinch of black pepper and just a little bit of salt. Sun-dried tomatoes have a bit of salt in them, and then the chicken stock will add some salt. So I'm adding 4 cups of chicken stock directly in here. Okay, and a smidge more because I have that much left and I just want to get rid of those. Okay, so that is ready and super hard to see. So that's all ready to go. And I unplugged my Instant Pot in the process. All right, that's okay. So now we're gonna hit cancel and you're gonna set it to pressure cook, and we want it for 12 minutes. Okay, so it's set to 12. We're gonna do the Instant Pot magic part. And I love that it sings at me when it's on correctly, because then I know I'm good to go. And those 3 beeps mean that it is now ready to start building its pressure. And I make sure that the little steam valve is turned to seal. And so now it's gonna take about 8 or 10 minutes to come to pressure and 12 minutes to cook. I'm gonna hear 3 little beeps again, and then I will shred up the chicken and add the rest. Okay, so since James said I'm not supposed to do these really quick recipes, but I don't listen to him. So I'm gonna get the cheese ready. So I normally would use cheddar and not marble, but I used the last of my cheddar this morning. So I'm going to grate, I guess, about a cup of marble, and then I'm going to grate some Parmesan. So it's kind of like a Tuscan chicken soup, I guess, because it's got sun-dried tomatoes and peppers and Parmesan cheese and cream and garlic. It can't really be bad. You found me. Yes, you did. So James is working late tonight, so I figured he couldn't tell me what to cook. All right, so that's about a cup of the shredded cheddar, I'm using real Parmesan cheese. The stuff in the can doesn't do anything for me. It's gritty. So I buy these big blocks. I get them at Costco. I think I buy one a year. Depends how much I'm cooking. This one actually came from Jacob, my oldest son's school. They didn't have a need for it. They were making risotto. Okay, so Parmesan's strong and salty. So I'm just gonna put that in the bowl so it's ready to go. And 4 ounces of cream cheese. And I'm just gonna cut that up. And that helps make the soup creamy and makes it melt faster. But I'm just gonna pop everything all in the same bowl because we're just gonna dump it in at the end. So if you wanted to do this as a meal prep, you could totally grate up all your cheese, you could get all the cheese into one bowl just like this and keep it in your fridge till cooking day. You could prepare everything that's in the Instant Pot except the broth, put it all in a Ziploc baggie, and then on cooking day when you come home, just have to add the broth, bring it up. It'll take about 20 odd minutes, and open her up, shred up the chicken, add this, serve it with a salad and some really nice warm bread, and you have a fantastic dinner on a nice cold day, which there are lots of these days. So I'm gonna sign off while this finishes. James signed on and I'm in trouble because I'm cooking in an Instant Pot. So I'm gonna sign off and I will start back up in about 12 minutes when this has come to pressure, just to show you how to finish it off. And then I'll hand the video over to my tech support guy and team, and he will turn it into a real video for me, I hope. Okay guys, I'll see you in about 15 minutes, okay? Go finish up your dinner and I'll see you soon. Bye.